So I'm always trying to get students interested in robotics because just solving a problem is going to be the key to life. I mean, all this AI and all this futuristic stuff that's out there, that may give you an answer to a question, but it's not going to let you solve a problem. And so in robotics, there's no kit that just says you gotta, assemble this part in here. You have to think through a problem, and just teaching people how to think, teaching students how to use the resources, that's really when, the joy of teaching really comes through to me.
As the team captain, basically I work with the team to make sure that they're on track and staying where they're supposed to be based on the goals that we have for the competition leading up to it.
I am the team captain of the third team, Team C. I have programmed the robot, and I have also built many components for the robot. We would think about which path would be great for the style of competition. There are 3 different main aspects for coding, an offensive, a defensive, and skills.
I'm mainly a builder for robotics, although at times I do code, and I often drive the robot during competitions as well. It's a little bit stressful because you're doing all that, there's a lot of different teams that you're competing against, and it gets stressful at times, but it's fun.
I'm one of the strategizers, and I helped build, mainly strategizer though, so I work on how we can help aid our assisting team to getting more points, taking away points, blocking, etc. Kind of talking with our alliance.
There's a huge social aspect to the competitions, and what I mean by that is you can't just throw your robot in against the other team. They're always in pairs. The pair almost always comes from another school, and so you have to talk to that other pair beforehand and say, what are you good at? What are we good at? Let's come up with a plan. Sometimes you have to do that in a minute, 2 minutes. Sometimes you have longer to devise that. And so I love seeing students come out of their shell and just become somebody that's confident, because they want to win, right? So they're confident in what the robot can do, and they're trying to figure out what the team needs to do to win. So I love that social aspect of X.
I am the one that takes notes on everyone in the competition. I think looking at everyone's robots, looking at their coding, figuring out more for our team, because that's something that I do when I'm taking notes. I'm looking at what they have versus what we don't have, what they do better, what we don't do as well, what they don't do well, what works for them, what works for us. So kind of just learning all the new little small things about everyone's robot that make it better, especially at state. I was really enjoying that.
My favorite thing about the program is the sense of community. We have 3 different teams, so even when someone from let's say the third team does something super successful, the first and second team aren't down about it, or they aren't jealous or anything. We're all accepting, and we're all extremely happy for one of our own sisters or brothers to succeed.
My message to Richland 2 is I am here to help robotics at Richland 2. And if that means that you're a teacher and you want some help, I am more than willing to go and help mentor you, to help bring you in. We only have robotics at certain times. I can go to other schools. I can find other teachers or other people that I know that possibly could help. Right now there's just 2 schools that do this, and so I'd like for there to be more. Teachers need to help. At the same time, students, if you're out there and you just want to be part of X Robotics, contact me as well.